Portland. Lived in Tri-Cities for so many years, and I've always wanted to go. And I've either had work or recently I've just been sleeping in. So today Ricardo does not work today, so we're headed there this morning, and we'll see what we can find. You can tell Isaac is ready for a nap, but I'm hoping he'll just wait to fall asleep in the stroller. Blueberries. Frozen bags, $15. Hello.
Hi.
Okay, we're back home and I have a farmer's market here. It was super windy, you know, Tri-Cities. So put the rest in the freezer, but I got Isaac grass-fed and finished bone marrow so that I can make that into whipped bone marrow. It's super good for baby's brain development and super nutrient dense. So I got that. Let's see, I also got this little air freshener from Living the Dream shop. And then of course we have to get sourdough. We got 2 loaves. We can go through that very quickly. And then also got some donut peaches, and then some lemon pound cake. This is for my mom. It's gluten-free, dairy-free lemon pound cake bar. And then gluten-free, dairy-free banana bread from Tina's Tasty Treats. So that is for her. She'll come get that later. So now I have the oven preheating so I can cook his bones. Isaac refused to go back to sleep. He fell asleep in the car. He hadn't slept since the morning. He was really tired. Over there, we had a cinnamon apple cake with coffee. I got a lavender honey latte, which was delicious. Ricardo got a, what was it? Dark chocolate sage. And we got matcha from La Matcha Bar. Let me see your matcha, babe. This is Ricardo's first time trying matcha, right? Mm-hmm. And he got the lemon refresher and he loved it.
Okay, opening a matcha bar?
He said he's gonna open a matcha bar. No, he's not. He knows nothing about matcha. Goes to matcha once and already wants to open a matcha bar. And I got the mango one. I wanted to get the strawberry one, but they were already out. So, I've only tried matcha from 2 places that I actually like, which is Tropical Express and now this one. I'll still get Tropical Express, but this tastes so much better because it tastes refreshing. It doesn't taste like heavy. So the difference between like this one and Tropical Express is that this one actually tastes refreshing, like light. Tropical Express is good, but I felt like I was mostly tasting sugar, like the banana and all of that. I did get my mango one with oat milk, and that probably helped make it a little bit lighter. So yeah, I like this one better. I'll still get the other one if I'm in the area, but this one was so much tastier. We're also gonna try and do the Valencia diet next week, so I have to sit down with Ricardo and see what we're gonna eat. So I'll check in with you guys later. Okay, I just took out the bone marrow bones. I baked them. I baked them at 450 for 40 minutes. And I also have huevos con papa over here. And this is the bowl I'm gonna whip up the bone marrow in. I just have to wash it because I just put the egg in there. Ricardo and I trying to decide if we want to try and go to Mount Rainier tomorrow. Obviously we're not gonna hike it all because 1, out of shape, and 2, Isaac. I'm gonna look on all trails and see what I can find. Somewhere that has like picnic tables and good scenery. put jalapeno in the papas with huevo. I think it's spicy because I can smell it. Okay, so I'm gonna put a cutting board under here so the bowl doesn't get hot. Here is the bone. Now we're gonna scoop out everything that's on the inside. The bones, I can put them in my pressure cooker to make bone broth, which is also very good for babies. My eggs. This is what the inside of the bowl looks like. Alexa, stop. Hey, Toña. Oops. Close the door, you guys. Sorry. Again, I'm so sorry. I keep forgetting. Now, we're gonna whip it. Things are getting a little messy, so we're gonna bust out the mandil. Done with my whipped bone marrow, but before I continue, I'm gonna use my pressure cooker to make bone broth with my bones. It's basically only gonna be meat stock, because I'm only gonna do it for 1 hour. Bones in there, and fill it with enough water just to cover the bones. I also just started my a pan because I'm gonna make salsa verde. Okay, here we have the whipped bone marrow. I put it in silicone molds, and here's a disaster. We have some left over here, but I'm gonna save this. This is good in the fridge for up to 3 days. So this is what I'll be feeding him these coming days. Take the molds out and put them in the freezer in a Ziploc bag. And this is what they look like. Each one of those little flowers is probably enough for one of his meals. So I'll just take one out every night, thaw it in, what's it called? Thaw it in the fridge and then feed it to him. Now I have a crap load of dishes to wash. And then my bone stock, beef stock, will be ready in 12 minutes. Okay, I'm sitting here and organizing what we're gonna eat. So like I said, we're doing the Valencia diet. If you don't know what it is, look it up. So Ricardo has decided he's gonna have an apple, orange, banana, and 2 tablespoons of peanut butter for his breakfast. He needs something quick because he has to go to work. And this is just what works best for him. For lunch, we're gonna do ground beef bowls with veggies and rice. And for 2 or 3 days, and then the next 2 or 3 days, we're gonna do chicken alfredo with broccoli and a side salad. And obviously the pasta. And then for dinner, 2 or 3 days, we'll be doing lentejas with vegetables, and then another 2 or 3 days, chicken fajitas. And then on the weekend, we'll do something different. For breakfast, I'll be having my 3 fruits, but my choice of protein will be my egg, 1 whole egg, and then the egg whites. So then over here, I'm organizing in a nicer, all of this in a nicer format, and then putting everything we need for groceries on this side. Now I am dealing with the disaster of making all this stuff, but I did get my bone broth. I got 2 big mason jars of it. So I'm gonna use this to boil vegetables for Isaac. So I'll also use it to like put in with egg yolk and mash it up to make it creamier. And then we can even use it for ourselves in the morning on an empty stomach. Bone broth is super good for you. Honestly, this is more meat stock because I only pressure cooked it for 1 hour. And yeah, I just feel like it's more of a meat stock. I'd consider it more of a broth if it was like more than 3 hours, 3 or more hours. What do I know? But yeah, so we'll let that cool down and we'll put it in the fridge. And then Coco, I gave her one of the bones, so she's enjoying that. These are the bones that we'll let Coco go at. She obviously can't have all those today. So this is the aftermath of all that cooking. I actually used this to toast. I used this to toast up some of that sourdough I got, which was very good. Carter's mowing the lawn. I'm gonna get started now. So I wasn't able to finish loading, but Ricardo took him now, and he has him playing in his little car. There they go. I finished the dishes, the kitchen. I just have to do the floors, but I'll do that after Isaac goes to sleep. I need to finish my book. I started the Raven Hood series this week. No, not this week. What the heck? Like 2 weeks ago. And I also hooked book 1, 2. Okay, whatever. Yeah, I'm done. No. And then there's somebody killing my vibe. Hold on, I'm gonna use book 1, 2 hooked. This last one I'm really struggling, but I need to finish it because I need to start a new book because I'm so excited. I was invited to a book club like here in Tri-Cities. I had seen their TikToks and I thought it was so cool, but I was shy to ask because it seemed like they all knew each other, so I'm like, they probably feel weird, you know, inviting people they don't know. Well, then the girl messages me. She followed me on TikTok and she messaged me inviting me and asking me if I wanted to go, so I of course accepted. So we're gonna be reading The Wedding People and I need to have it finished by September 6th because that's the first time I'm going to be attending the meeting. So I'm very excited. So I need to finish this one so I can start reading that one. But that one, this one's pretty big, so that one should be easy to finish. Worst case scenario, I do the audiobook. But anyways, I'm going to close out this vlog here. My son needs his bottle. I'm going to put him to sleep so I can finally have me time. It's been everybody time today except me time. So I will see you guys next time. Thank you so much for joining me on another vlog of my ordinary life. Bye. Good night.